We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
Great copyright.
Like we used to
sounds so good.
do.
Yeah.
Did I sound good? Was that okay, guys?
Yeah.
Comment down below if we sound good. This is the NGMI podcast with Scott Sire.
Kevin Lyons.
Jack Dytrych.
And that's it.
That's it.
Just the bros.
All right. See you guys. All right. And cut.
We're out.
Yeah.
Playing with my balls now.
Yeah. You massage your
Scott,
prostate.
Scott and his prostate.
Yeah.
I've been having sharp pains in my right testicle today. Don't know what's going on. Maybe my muscles are just tight in this area because I've been running a lot. Did legs yesterday, you know?
It's actually weird how every single episode you have a different medical thing.
Well, I was happy.
Like, I
today
think
when
it's every episode.
When I came to Scott's house today, I was very happy. He seemed like, he's like, oh, there's no problems. And he's like, yeah, my bone's sticking out again. I was like, oh.
It's not again. It never stopped. Okay,
Yeah.
the bone bruise. I'm going to the
The
doctor.
groin's new.
On Friday. What?
The groin's new though.
No.
No, that's a
Occasionally I
still
have
a
sharp shooting
problem.
pains in my muscles.
But I thought earlier you were like, well, it's usually the groin. Now it's my balls.
Well, it was my gooch last week. In between the balls and the anus.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
I'm
or
aware.
2 weeks ago. I don't
The
even know.
gooch.
The gooch. Coochie. Well, that's a vagina, I believe.
Yeah,
but
different.
the gooch. Anyways, guys, we're looking for recommendations on how to change our setup a little bit. You know, it's very orange. We ordered posters. Only one of them came. Check it out.
Yeah, it's a Pulp Fiction.
It's got looking
Scott.
That's
pretty good.
That's Uma Thurman
Yeah,
right
trash.
there.
Yeah.
She looks hot. Fire. So yeah, it's a picture of me dressed like the Pulp Fiction. We changed the title to Not Gonna Make It. Well, not we. Jack Dytrych did it.
Yeah.
The professional.
Yeah.
Where's our Titanic poster with you and Kevin?
I don't know if I
I
want
sent
that
them all
one.
to you. You're
I
the one
know.
who messed up the order, bro.
I didn't mess up the
You
order.
went to
They
some
messed up the
sketchy
order.
company that doesn't even send you a receipt.
They messed up the damn order. It was weird. I didn't get a receipt. They were just like,
You got to contact them.
here's some coupon credits for our service if you
Oh.
want to use it again. I got 2 of those emails, and I was like, where's my confirmation that I ordered this shit?
You got to contact them, bro.
I don't want to contact them. They're sketchy, dude.
I mean,
Then why
this
did you
one's
order
great.
from them?
It came with the frame.
I didn't know they were sketchy till they didn't send my shit.
Then do Redbubble.
Redbubble.
This episode is brought to you by Redbubble.
No, it's fucking not. No free promo. Anyway, should we kick this off with a little weird success story?
Before we dive into success stories,
Fuck.
I want to dive into something that I thought was very funny. And this kind of has become a reoccurring segment of us reacting to some comments that we get. And this one is Kevin's comment.
Kevin's comment that he wrote?
Yes.
I wrote a comment?
Yeah. So
You know how to do that?
Okay.
So last episode we talked about how Kevin struggles with there, and there. They are there and there.
There.
Yes. And on our podcast, on our TikTok, he commented. Let me find which one it was. So it was on the one of Kevin thinks Australia's in the future.
Of course.
Another,
Of course.
another thing
Right.
of Kevin not understanding stuff.
I think that was correct.
And he commented, "I swear they're not telling us something with the wrong there." Right after we filmed it, I posted that, and he commented it with the wrong.
Well, I
one.
told you I don't know how it works. I'm
Did
not
you-
figuring it out.
And it was the easy one.
They are.
They are not telling us something. He did THERE.
It's just easier to spell the same one every time. People get the gist, and I don't have to think about it.
Good thing dentists don't have to write stuff.
If you give me some integrals or some calculus to solve, I got it. But you tell me
Integrals.
some grammar, no.
Spell integrals.
INTEGRALS.
Very good.
Probably.
Maybe.
But he's gonna send out an email and be like, "All right, we'll see you tomorrow."
His email's not gonna
I
autocorrect.
can't spell tomorrow in text. I can't do that.
He always says TOMARRO.
Yeah, but people get the gist. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I wonder
okay.
if there's some sentence he could say as a dentist using the wrong there that really fucks with someone's day.
I don't know.
their
But,
teeth were fucked up.
tomorrow. I've corrected him on before when he texts me. I'm like, it's tomorrow.
So he just
with
adds
an
an A
O.
every time.
And it's just funny because I'm like, the tomorrow pisses me off because it doesn't even fucking sound like it should have an A in it.
Well,
It's-
okay.
It's tomorrow.
I don't
Tomorrow.
like the autocorrect on because when I write certain words, it autocorrects it wrong. So I turn that off. So
Yeah,
when
well,
I spell tomorrow, I don't
fucking-
know how to spell it out right. So
Do
I
you
always
not
write
sound it
tomorrow.
out?
Autocorrect yourself.
Yeah, like
It's not
when you're
tomorrow.
typing-
It's tomorrow.
when you're typing it, say it out loud and listen to the way you say
That
it.
doesn't help me. Not for tomorrow. Tomorrow's
tomorrow.
tricky.
It's
I
not
can't
tricky.
teach
Tomorrow's
TOMMOROW.
No.
no.
There's
One
one
M. TOMORROW.
How do I spell it? I spelled tomorrow, right?
3 O's,
It's the Irish way of saying it.
1 M, 2
Tomato.
R's, and a W. Just remember it like that.
What'd you say?
3 O's, 1 M, 2 R's, and 1 W.
That's confusing as fuck.
Yeah,
Jack.
now I'm
You remember it
just
because
spell it out.
there's 1 M and there's 1 W, but then there's 2 R's.
Okay.
You know how it's
Easy.
like a trend right now to be telling people like what their ick is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my ick when you say Tamaro. What's your ick, Kevin? What
My
gives
ick?
you the ick? What's something you see and you're like, ick?
I was thinking about this recently. Like when people say that they like the like when you play a song, like the original version of a song, and people like say, I like the original one, but they're talking about like the remix version because they don't know the original. That always pisses me off.
Ooh, because you're a music head. You're a wiener.
I just like the original. Like I like you can't like the remix. Like you can like the remix roar, but like don't think it's
call
the
it
original.
yeah, I get that.
I
Okay.
don't like that.
Do you think
That
there's
always-
any second versions that are better than the original?
Yeah, there is, but I'm saying at least like
No.
know that it's a remix. Like
Right.
yeah.
Don't be a fucking
I feel like
idiot.
when you're like oblivious like that, it's kind of like
When they're
that's a
oblivious
big-
to how
That's an ick. Yeah. For me.
Yeah.
that's an ick.
What
What's
about
your
you,
ick?
Jack?
Feet.
Come on. You said
like
you're
feet.
fine with. You said you're fine with them, but you don't have a fetish for them. That's not an ick.
All right. When someone's like a murderer, I don't like that.
Which
Yeah, that's a big turn off. I'm not into that.
Scott's pain.
I was trying to keep it light today. I'm not going to bring up anything that's bothering me. I'm actually feeling really good. I've been working out,
Hell yeah.
getting solid workouts in for the past
I was
couple
gonna
weeks.
say that today. You seemed like you were in a really good mood today.
I lost like 8 pounds in the last week and a
Same.
half or two. Congrats. And I've been eating healthy, feeling good, working out, etc.
Same.
Not drinking hardly anything.
Same.
And also, I'm on like a quarter pill of my anxiety medicine right now instead of the
Yeah.
half or a whole. You know?
Nice.
So I'm very like, I'm kind of like getting my brain back to where it needs to be, and it's making me happy. Like the fact that I feel better is making me feel better.
Right.
You
And
know?
then you're staying on the right path. You know.
Staying on the right path.
And your hair looks great.
My hair looks great. You did zhuzh it before we started. As a good producer should. You made me look good
Yeah.
before we started.
And my hair is just.
Yeah, we got to
fucking
do
a
something about
mess.
Kevin's hair. Maybe later.
I've just been growing it out. Jeff cut it into a mullet, but you can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll chop it up.
Yeah. We'll
Chop it up.
We'll chop it up for you. We'll put it on. We'll make a big TikTok video out of it. We'll put it on a YouTube separate video, Patreon only, or
Can I
something
trust
like
you guys
that.
to cut my hair?
You can trust us to fuck your hair up,
Yeah.
brother. All right. So you said your ick is murderers, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is where it's going to get weird. I have a success story
Of a murderer?
of a murderer.
Did he succeed or something?
nice.
And it also relates to us because people call us gingers. This guy murders gingers.
Oh,
And he's successful.
He's called the redhead murderer.
Huh.
we're in
And-
danger.
Well, he's never been caught, but it was a long time ago that he was doing these murders.
What
right?
time frame?
I think it was in the 1980s. Let me double check that. I don't want to get the fact
Okay.
wrong, but no, it was 1978 to 1992. So as soon as
Wow,
I was
shit.
born, he stopped.
Damn.
I was born in 1992.
You were the
He's like,
reason
that's
he
one
stopped.
ginger I
Yeah.
could not defeat. I may as well
He's too
retire.
powerful.
Yeah.
He killed 6 to 11 people.
Damn.
All
And-
gingers?
They were all redhead, ginger, and only 4 of them were identifiable after.
What the fuck? Why are you telling us this? What's the success in this?
Because I looked up popular podcast topics and people love murder mysteries. So
Yeah.
now they can go and research the redhead murderer and find out more about him.
But what's the
do you
success
think
story?
that-
That he never got caught?
His success is that he never got caught. Yeah.
Oh, great. Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
But it's a fail for the world and a
Yeah.
success for that one person, which
Do you
is
think
you know,
that
not
he-
really the vibe of the podcast.
you think
Maybe
he's
maybe
like
it's
a-
not a success for him because his mind is so corrupted to do that. I consider that a failure.
I mean, yeah, he fucking is a failure, but he succeeded killing people and not.
Do you
getting
think
caught.
he like purposely targeted gingers, or it just happened to be like a?
I mean, when you're up to 11,
for 11
all of one specific type of person, I think it's targeted.
targeted? It's a hate crime against gingers.
that could be.
Honestly, I just wanted to read it as an interesting fact. As you know, people call us gingers. I was like, that's kind of scary that there's
Yeah.
people out there who are like murdering gingers.
I wonder if people still think we look ginger.
I don't think
My
happens
hair's
a
dark.
lot.
Your hair's dark. Kevin's.
I used to be kind of ginger, and so did Scott. Like kind of as a kid, right?
when I was like younger,
Yeah.
yes, and I still have like tints of red in my hair. Right now, it's dyed because I bleached it, dyed it red, and then I dyed it brown afterwards.
Right.
So it's like the red is still
But
coming.
I was
through.
looking at it, and the roots that are growing in beneath it look a darker brown than the dye.
My hair is pretty dark brown, to be honest.
Like
It's
the dye looks more ginger than your actual
It
hair
is.
that's growing.
It was like a chestnut dye that I put in it.
Yeah.
So-
My hair is kind of like light brown, but it used to be kind of ginger as a kid as well.
I think
It
for
was
Kevin-
always
Oh,
kind
yours
of
is
ginger.
dirty blonde.
I think for
Yeah.
Kevin, it's the like freckles that make people think you're a ginger.
I used to have so many freckles as a kid. When I was like always in the sun and whatnot, my face was just like all freckles.
Freckles kind of dissipate. You know our Uncle Tony?
Mm-hmm.
He was like so freckly
Yeah,
when he
they-
was younger.
Uncle-
Tony.
Uncle Tony, yeah.
The meatball.
He's not Italian.
Not that Uncle Tony.
Anyone named Tony's Italian.
I don't
Fast.
know. His name's probably Anthony.
He does make good pasta though.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh.
He taught me when you throw it at the wall and it sticks, it's good.
Oh. I think
Sorry.
that makes it bad.
Well,
Because now-
I wasn't listening.
especially on a popcorn ceiling.
Oh, that's true.
It comes down with all these like white little flakes all
Right
over
into
it.
the pot. It's
Yeah,
good.
Some lead chips.
It's kind of cold in here. Do you want me to turn the AC up?
I like it, but
You just
I'm
shivered, so I was like,
No, I'm just excited.
I was worried about you. I know that you have a success story for us today.
Yeah, so today I have a really crazy success story.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Today's video actually is sponsored by Patreon. I want you guys to know that. Before we change up this set, they paid to help me create this podcast.
Yeah.
And we do bonus episodes on there once a month. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, we might end up doing a couple more once we get the swing of things with this podcast. And also, you get 2-day early access to the video on Patreon. So check that
Yeah.
out in our description below or at patreon.com/ScottySire. Now, Jack, give me a success story, baby.
All right. This one may be a little long.
Oh,
I may have
God.
to cut out a lot of it.
No.
We'll see. But it's really fucking crazy.
Let's hear it.
Can you remember this all off the top of your dome?
Yeah, I
All
might
up
pull
and
up
down?
some graphics for you guys to see, but
Ooh, visual
it's-
effects.
yeah, I got it on the dome because I just watched like a mini doc on it. Do you guys know Francis Ngannou?
Nope.
No.
You guys watch UFC at all?
No.
Really?
I watch UFC sometimes. Yeah.
I've seen a
Oh wait,
couple
yeah, I
fights.
do.
So he's the heavyweight
he
champ
just
right
fought.
now.
He just
yeah.
fought.
So he just fought.
I
He's
just watched him
the
fight, I
current
know.
heavyweight champ. Yeah, so he's from Cameroon. He grew up in Cameroon, very poor. And a lot of the people in his town work at like a clay like mine type thing where they have to shovel a lot of like sand.
Okay.
And like that's what he grew up doing from like the age of 10. And like it's like
Some
horrible
manual
working
labor.
conditions. There's like mercury in like the soil and stuff.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to not like live that life anymore. And he was watching a Mike Tyson fight, and he saw Mike Tyson fight. He's like, I want to do that. And he was still pretty young, and he started telling everyone, he's like, I want to be a fighter, I want to be a boxer, I'm going to do that. And everyone told him he was crazy, but he's like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I forget what age he did it. I think maybe like early 20s, 18 or something. He's like, I'm going to do it.
Damn.
But the way you have to do it to get out of Africa is you can't just like take a flight or somewhere because they like can't afford it. They have to take like these backdoor sneaky routes crossing over different countries in Africa to get to Morocco.
Damn.
Because Morocco has 2 cities that are actually Spain's territory, and once you get there, then you're part of Europe and you're able to like move more freely because like Africa has a lot of like
Traveling laws.
craziness, travel laws, and like they're all different countries, so there's like different rules. You can't just like go
okay.
through each country or like immigrate between them. But to do that, they have to do a really sketchy thing where you like pay someone a little bit of money. You get a truck, like a pickup truck, like a Toyota Tacoma, like what you have.
Okay.
And they cram like 25 to 35 people in that truck. They have to hold on, and they drive through like 4 countries through the
Damn.
Sahara Desert. And
Jesus.
you know, it gets to like 150 degrees during the day and
They're
30
in like the
degrees at
truck
night.
bed or something?
Yeah, they're sitting in the truck bed. And he even
Fuck.
said in an interview, if you like have to hold on the entire time, and it takes like days, because if you fall out, they don't stop, and you like die in the desert.
And then at night it gets freezing, right?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it gets like
It's like
below
below
30 degrees.
freezing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like 150 during the day. And he said even someone on the truck had like a baby, and she like couldn't handle it. She was trying to like throw the baby away because she like couldn't like handle the journey and stuff. And like a guy had to like hold it and keep it. And hold on to it. So then the tricky part comes when you get to Morocco. There's this massive wall you have to cross to get into the cities that are the Spanish territories, because once you're there, then you're safe and you can like get throughout Europe and stuff, I guess. But let me show you the wall that they have to cross.
They like
because-
climb it or scale it over?
yeah, you either have to climb the wall, or there's a way in the water you have to go. But the water is super dangerous because it's like crazy high tides and there's like 25-foot waves.
So he's obviously a very motivated person. If he said he wanted to be a boxer and he went through going through all this to get
Yeah.
out, then like, you know, if he sets
His
his
mind
mind to
was
something,
set on it, yeah.
he can do it.
Okay, so here's a graphic of the wall that I'll put up. So this is to get from the part of Morocco to the part of the Spanish territory Morocco. So first there's a road patrol car, then there's foot patrols, then there's a wire fence, then there's another fence that's slanted, and then there's a pit of barbed wires. And all these fences like have barbed wires at the top. Then there's the tallest fence, which I think was like 20 or 25 feet tall.
Damn.
Then it drops down to more foot patrols, then a ditch, and then 2 more barbed wire fence, and then a road patrol. And basically what they have to do is they all like group together and like hundreds of people will just
Rush
sprint
it.
towards the fence at once, so they like overwhelm the patrols that are there.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What happened to the baby?
He didn't. He said some guy like held onto it and made sure
It got to the wall. But once it got to the wall, how did the baby climb the wall?
A lot of times people with kids will have to take the water route and they'll get a raft because the kids can't climb. Basically, if they catch you, what they do is they drive you all the way back to the edge of Morocco, the farthest part, and you have to cross through the Sahara Desert to get back there. And Francis Ngannou failed so many times that he was stuck in the part of Morocco before getting to Spain for over a year.
Damn.
And once he hit the year mark, he's like, fuck, I've been trying this for a year. So he decided to do the waterway. So he like got together with people, they did the raft, and he was able to get in. And that was the first time he made it in. And then he made his way to France, and he just went to a boxing gym. And he's like, can I train here? I don't have any money. I just like came from Africa. And can I just train for free? And the guy was just like saw potential, so he let him train there. And then he just slept in his car and he was homeless. And then I think 4 months after his training, he did his first like pro fight, and he won, and then he kept winning. And then like
Damn.
I think only 2 or 3 years after that, he had his UFC debut, and he just kept winning.
Damn.
And now he's the UFC champ.
So
and
it
he
only took
beats-
him 4 months to like just get started and get going on the winning spree.
Yeah, and he just
literally
fought a couple
like,
days ago,
nights ago.
and he
Holy
won.
Shit, that's so cool.
Yeah, and he beat probably what people would have said is the best heavyweight of all time, who's Stipe Miocic. I think that's how you
I'm
say
sure
his
he was
name.
pretty big from like all the manual labor he did as like.
Oh yeah, let me
like
show
when he
you
was
what
working.
Francis Ngannou looks like.
Yeah, I want to see what he looks like. Holy shit.
That's him. He's like 6'7", bro.
Holy
He's like 280 pounds of just
Damn.
Damn, but that's a crazy success. Damn, but that's a crazy success. What the? Damn, that's a crazy success story. Hey,
Yeah.
I said it. That's a success for me.
Hey, good job.
That is really cool. Like a recent success story for something like that. Like that's
Yeah.
huge.
And he just fought his old training partner, and everyone was saying before the fight that the guy he fought, his name's Gone. But everyone before was like, Francis just has like a heavy punch, like he's not that technical, and this guy Cyril Gane is like the most technical heavyweight that's out there. He's gonna like destroy Francis. It's gonna go to decision, and Gane's gonna win. And Francis beat him with like complete like technical skill, and he like threw him to the ground. He did jiu-jitsu, which was the first time people saw it, because usually he just
Damn.
punches and knocks out, and he went all 5 rounds and won by decision.
Damn,
So it was like
Damn.
he's just proving everyone wrong, bro.
that's sick. That's fucking really fucking cool.
Yeah.
You do jiu-jitsu, don't you?
Yeah, I could probably beat him.
Was he your inspiration?
No,
But he is now.
I did beat him.
That's sick. That's a really cool success
met him?
story.
Yeah, I did a BuzzFeed documentary that was about like MMA, and we did an interview with him.
You be meeting everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Wait,
he was the
didn't Jeff-
sweetest, most like kind, soft-spoken person ever, and it's scary because he actually has calculated the at the UFC Performance Institute. They have like a machine that calculates the punch, and he has the like strongest punch that's ever been calculated. They're like, it's like getting hit by a truck. He literally has the hardest punch
In the
ever.
world?
I just remember Jeff did a video with him, I believe.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so sweet.
Yeah,
He's
he
like a
seemed
gentle giant,
He seemed like so nice in Jeff's video too, like for sure.
Yeah.
Such a cool guy.
but inspiring.
That's
guy.
cool. The hardest hit in the world?
Yeah,
Damn.
he's the world
That's
record.
a big flex.
Like getting hit by a truck.
That's a big flex. Hey.
Next week we'll have him on, and Kevin can try and take a
Yeah.
punch to the face.
All right,
from
one
him.
punch. I can take it. Come on.
You probably die, right? If like a heavyweight
I feel
hits someone in the head like that with full power.
Well,
I feel like you
he's
die.
like what, 280 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
6'7" with
280.
arms that big. Yeah, that's a heavy. His whole arm looks like so heavy. If it's
No,
like
he's 6'4".
6'4", so you lied to me.
I could take it.
I lied.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could take a punch.
you could take it. It looks like you've taken a few punches in
He's
your day.
250
Your face
pounds.
kind of fucked up. Oh, burn. Wow. So Jack came with the fire success story. I came with the success story about someone who killed fire heads,
Fireheads.
Fire.
red heads. Fire's red,
Yeah.
orange, yellow. I don't know. Whatever. Now what?
Kevin,
I don't know.
What did you do this week?
kick it
dude?
off.
I
Do
didn't do
anything fun?
this week.
Nothing
I
at all.
applied for my associates.
Nice, you get it.
Put in my extra application, or like the supplemental application for UCI in Long Beach.
Okay. Some school applications and
Nothing much.
associates.
Finishing up my intercession classes.
Hey, there's an update on that. Yeah, your fucking sheet music class that you said was super fucking hard became easier.
Yeah, I have a 98.
It's got a 98%.
So you can read sheet music now.
Yeah, kind of. Which is kind of cool.
Can you?
No,
read,
don't pull it up.
So you can read sheet music.
Yeah.
Can you read shit music?
Shit music.
Yeah. We got some of my lyrics up here on the screen. Can you read that?
It's not making any sense, Scott.
Go to verse 1 and start there. Go ahead.
I've got a problem. I'm always so sad. The littlest things get me pissed off or mad. My life's pretty good. No, I don't have it bad, so it's hard to explain all these feelings I have.
I'm just a baby. I think that explains it.
Remember when I played that on the radio?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Jack Dytrych was actually the first person to get my songs on the radio. It wasn't David Dobrik.
Isn't that crazy how far this actually goes back?
This goes back pretty damn
Jack
far.
Dietrich's pretty
I used to have a
cool.
radio show on 103.5 Kiss FM.
You used to be doing
Chicago.
everything.
Yeah, Chicago.
you
Chicago's number one
actually?
hit music station. Yeah.
I remember I was in the kitchen with Jason and his kids when it was gonna be playing, and I kind of vlogged the moment, and we turned on the radio, and we all just
Vibe out.
whoa, the song's on the radio, cool. And everybody else was gone. But
But it was pretty cool.
It
But yeah, I
was
haven't been
cool.
doing anything like crazy. Just been
No.
kind of chilling, doing my homework stuff. I start school next week again.
that's
my
good.
last semester at community college.
You start school next week?
Oh, the next
Yeah.
semester
Huh?
is already here. I feel like it was just like a month ago that you were like, yeah, I didn't have enough credits because whatever, so I'm gonna have to do another semester. That was
spring.
Time went by like nothing.
Yeah, you only get like a month off. Well, especially because I took an intersession class, so I only got like a week off.
Gotcha.
But
I just meant like time in general. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought you'd have like 3 months. I guess I was thinking of high school.
yeah, I'm only taking like algebra-based physics and sociology, so chill semester.
Was that one thing or 3 things?
Algebra-based physics is one.
Fuck
class.
that. That sounds
I
horrible.
remember taking algebra.
It's better than calculus-based.
The way you said algebra-based physics sociology, like it was like one thing. I was like, what the hell is that?
But I think it should be my last semester, so I'm just waiting to see like what colleges I get into. I'm kind of nervous for that now.
Harvard,
I talked to
Stanford.
my yeah, of course. I was talking to my counselor, and she's like, "Well, you have everything done, like all the requirements, and like it looks good." I was like, well, "I know, but do you think I'll get in?" She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Fuck."
What's your
I was
dream
like,
school?
just tell me yes.
What's your dream school?
Dream school, UCI, because it's really close to
UCI?
home. Because I don't want to.
Irvine?
I don't want to. Yeah.
Is that the Sea Otters or the Aardvarks?
Aardvarks? I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, Zots.
Oh,
Smarter than
Peter
Todd.
the Anteater.
Yeah, that's what it is. But
Wow,
yeah, I
that
only
ain't
really want to
shit.
go there because it's really close and it's one of like the best like science schools, and I'm a bio major.
They have a really good
so-
water polo team.
Oh, they do.
Do you want to do water polo when you go there?
That sounds hard.
I didn't
Water polo
swim
is
in high
rough.
school. It sucked.
You did water polo in high school?
No, swim team.
Swim team.
It was horrible.
I remember in high
Yeah.
school it was like a competition. It was like, okay, football is like where the buff like jocks like play football and like that's fun and it's hard, but it's not as hard as like water polo and wrestling. Like
Yeah, those were the two.
physically
Yeah.
demanding because you have to like water polo, you have to stay like afloat. You're fucking treading water the entire
Yeah.
time, fucking using your whole body.
That
to,
shit
like,
looks so exhausting, like water polo. Like I watched a couple matches, just like high school matches, and it's like fuck. I was like, I can't do that. Like
Wa-
they're in there for so long.
Yeah, water polo kids were fucking fit as hell too. Like
Yeah.
they were just
Yeah.
they're just constantly burning calories. They're always fucking moving.
Basically, like a lot of people on the swim team would also do water polo. I didn't because it was like the same season as lacrosse, and I did lacrosse. But we during swim season we would also do like water polo training stuff, and sometimes they would have to, you know, those big 6-gallon jugs that go like what Brett has and it goes into the water thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You would have to hold it upside down and let the water pour on you while treading water until the water runs out.
And then fill it back up and do it again.
Yeah, basically.
That's a
So
cool
it's
workout.
so hard. 'cause
Literally,
you go,
I don't
you
think
can't
I
use your
could do
hands, so
that.
you're only treading with your feet, waiting for it to go out, and people are like going under, popping back up, and they're like drowning and shit.
That's a
Hold
good,
it.
It's a good personal trainer tip for me for when it hits summer. I'm going to use my empty water jugs that I fill my thing up with and try to tread water. Those things are heavy as fuck. They're like 40
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah, no, it sucks. Swimming is like the hardest workout I've ever done.
I mean, just swimming
it's
laps,
so-
though. It
Yeah.
actually is pretty hard for me because my
Dude.
left foot always cramps up when I'm swimming.
Yeah, that's because you don't swim. I'll take you to a pool. I'll show you like some swimming training stuff, and you'll die.
Did you play any other sports other than wrestling?
I did BMX in middle school.
Damn.
Did I tell that story on here yet?
I don't think
No.
so. I don't even know that story.
You know Hidden Valley?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well,
The like Nutrigrain bar.
nah.
That's what I was thinking.
It was like a place. It wasn't a real place, but that's what all the kids call it. That's where they go to smoke weed or do airsoft battles or paintball gun battles. And they would like, there was like a dirt area that people dug out jumps for bikes and
It's a
stuff
hidden valley.
Uh-huh.
at Hidden Valley. Yeah. And it was like, it was behind a GameStop and like a Burger King. So we'd
Yeah.
go there and then like go up and get Burger King. And like that would be our like hangout sort of place.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember going there with a couple of my friends, and we were in middle school, and there were some high school kids there. And I was not good at jumps. I could do a couple of the jumps. I like going off a jump that didn't have a jump on the other side, so I could just
Right.
like get some air and then land
Yeah.
on the ground. I one time went off like one of the bigger jumps, and I was like, I kind of bailed out before I did the whole jump, and I landed inside of the pit of the thing, and it was kind of wet in there, and I like got out of the thing and like picked up my bike, and the high school kids that were standing there were like, "Oh, dude, that sucks, man. We just peed in there."
Shut the fuck up.
And they weren't joking. They weren't being mean or anything, but they weren't joking.
Yeah.
Like, they really did just pee in there. And I was like, oh, that fucking blows.
Dude.
And I was all embarrassed, and I rode my bike
just
home
went
wet.
home.
Yeah, I would cry.
I didn't cry, but I was very
At
like...
least they weren't like dicks about it.
I'm like they weren't dicks about it at all, which is really nice, because there's some bullies out there, man. But I'm much more of like a laugh it off if I embarrass myself sort of thing than like...
Yeah.
I wouldn't cry out of embarrassment. I'd cry out of like disgust.
Really?
Of just falling in like a bunch of like high schoolers piss.
You should have made the jump.
It wasn't that, like, I didn't land like face first or anything. Like,
Nah, bro, you drank like a gallon of that shit.
It was like a swimming pool.
Hey, I didn't drink a gallon of shit. They peed in it, okay? They didn't poop.
I said a gallon of that shit. Pee. Not literal shit.
Gallon of that piss. No, I didn't. But I fell in a puddle of pee one time.
You sounded like Zoolander there.
A puddle of pee.
Do I sound like Zoolander?
Yeah, dude.
Do I?
The Blue Steel, is that what it's called?
I'm just really, really ridiculously good looking, okay? It's not my fault that I look so good.
Nice.
Kevin,
Kevin.
Get the hair curl.
Kevin, what's your best impression?
you can be
Of
Hansel.
what?
You can
Anything.
be Hansel
Can
if
you
you
do any
want.
impressions?
No.
Try.
You?
Come on.
We did SpongeBob before. What's another
I
person?
was gonna do SpongeBob.
There's gotta be some person
even know
you
anyone.
can mimic.
I don't know.
Step out of your
anyone.
comfort zone.
How about you? I'm trying to brainstorm someone else.
I actually don't even know.
While you think something. Can you do Mickey Mouse?
No.
I can do Elmo.
Damn, that's
pretty
pretty good.
Yeah.
How does Mickey Mouse sound? I can mimic a lot of sounds, not like perfectly, but like I.
How about Homer
It's
Simpson?
kind of, it's a little like Elmo.
Oh, oh, you little.
Oh, you little! I haven't watched the Simpsons.
Eat my shorts.
Bart.
Hey,
There we
not
go.
bad. Okay, Bart.
Lots of Simpsons.
You remind me of Bart.
Yeah, I kind of look like him.
What about the smoking twin sisters?
Oh, I don't
what?
know.
Oh, hey, Marge.
Oh, I can kind of do the slug from Monsters Inc.
Let's hear it.
Mike Wazowski, get an intern in your paperwork.
That's pretty good too.
That's good. That's good.
Thanks.
Who's the guy who plays
Mike Wazowski?
the blue guy?
Oh,
I forget both of their names. The actor,
John
and the character.
Goodman?
John Goodman.
Sully?
He's got such a recognizable voice. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
Fucking
Yeah.
love him.
I just watched a movie with him in it. It was an older movie. It does not hold up as well as it did when I watched it a long time ago. It was Coyote Ugly. Coyote Ugly?
Sure. I don't
No,
know.
the movie. She sings and she works at a bar.
Don't know.
I just watched the fucking movie. It's called like
Coyote Ugly.
Coyote Ugly. Oh my god, it has a 5.7 out of 10. I remember thinking that it's a cult classic movie.
Damn,
23%
23%
on Rotten Tomatoes.
But I watched it and I was like, whoa, this is very cheesy. It's cheesy as fuck. It's
Wow, look at John Goodman's weight loss journey.
Dude, this TV
weird.
is
That's
so-
backwards.
No.
There's
John
no
Goodman
way.
lost 100 pounds.
Oh.
That's him now, bro.
That's backwards.
I
How
thought
John Goodman gained 100 pounds.
I thought literally because this is so blown out, I thought that was a picture of him older than a picture of him younger.
All right. Cool. Moving on past John Goodman.
Moving on past John. Good man. Good man he is.
Johnny Good.
Why are you yawning, Kevin? We boring you
Johnny
over
be
here?
good.
Tired.
Why are you tired, Kevin?
I was out late.
You
Doing
were out
what?
late. You texted me back at like 11:30. I was like, Kevin said he doesn't wake up when I send
You
text.
said
I
you
hope I
didn't do
wake him
anything
up.
over the weekend, so what were you doing? Out
Nothing.
late.
Nothing.
Were you canoodling with a woman?
I was not.
What were you doing?
Are you lying to me?
But I was driving around with some women.
Whoa,
Women,
with some
plural?
women.
Some women, yeah.
So you were like the designated take us places, my little bitch.
Yeah, they were driving though. I was just sitting.
Oh, I thought you said you were driving the women. But
well,
no,
I was
you-
bored and they hit me up and I was like, well, I got nothing to do.
So I'll go
So
hang
what'd you
out.
do?
I'll
Just
go
drive
hang out.
around? You go anywhere?
Yeah, down PCH or something.
Nice.
Just hanging out.
or something.
Something like
There's
that.
something.
Just cruising down to
The rocks behind Laguna.
Damn, how you know about that spot?
Yo, he been around.
Laguna
this
has
place.
fucking rocks.
Because I don't know about that spot.
Those are nice little soothing drives down PCH.
Something to do, yeah.
Looking at the beach and stuff. used to do it by myself all the time when I was like,
Yeah.
I kind of hate
Anxious.
the beach.
What?
Yeah. Unless
can't
I'm like
say that.
unless I'm like traveling somewhere like Hawaii where I'm like staying on the beach. Like I would never go to the beach for like Santa
It's actually
Monica
really
or
funny though.
whatever.
Like when I'd have people like come from out of town or like international students that I've met at college. Like when we go to the beach, they're like, "Oh, you guys must come here all the time." And I was like, "No,
Yeah, no.
like
Well,
we come down like every now and again, but like I feel like it's like comes through phases for me."
I used to the beach a lot more, like in the summer when
Right.
I was off school. In high school, like go to Main Street because that's where all the kids from high school would like
Right.
go and hang out. So it was like
Yeah.
kind of a thing. We grew up in Huntington Beach,
Yeah.
but like now I live in LA and like going down to Venice or Santa Monica from the Valley is like a 45-minute to an hour drive. It's filled with like
It's way different.
crackheads. It's like
Yeah.
it's and trash. It's like it's.
But
not,
also like I'm not even talking about like the streets or the boardwalks of the beach. I'm talking about like the actual beach, how people sit in the sand and then like
Oh,
go in the
yeah.
water and go lay in the sand and suntan. I'm like, fuck that.
You know, talking about
I
icks,
hate that.
What I do not like is when people go to the beach and don't go in the water. I can't like when I go to the beach, I go in the water and then I'll sit. But I can't just sit on the beach. I hate that.
I also I agree with both of you on both of the things that you said. Like I like going to the beach when I'm like, if I go to Hawaii, I'm gonna go to the fucking beach and like
Right.
I enjoy it. I have a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Go to
yeah.
Mexico, I'm gonna go to the beach. But also, like if I go to the beach, I cannot just lay there for 3
No, I
hours.
So
can't, dude. I
boring.
can't. Some my friends just love just like sitting there and chilling out. I'm like, dude, is no one getting in the water? No.
Like
I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
dude. Like, I
what?
guess I'll just hang out by myself then.
one of the best parts about a beach is like maybe if you're at a resort and the beach
Yeah.
is like next to the resort and
Chill
you
at
could, like,
the resort.
Yeah, you
sit-
go back in, you get some snacks or lunch. For
Yeah.
like Santa Monica, you gotta like walk a mile to
Yeah.
find lunch.
I just can't sit out there for so long, especially because I like sunburn so easy. You got to reapply like every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't be doing
but like definitely there's been times in high school where I would like really enjoy
Oh,
going to the
yeah.
beach and like, you know, I've surfed a few times.
full beach day with the bros.
Dude, I've always wanted to surf actually.
you know, the
Oh,
first
man.
time I
Let's
grew
go
up,
surfing.
I grew up in
Blood
Surf
Brothers
City, and the
surf.
first time I went surfing was in Ireland.
That's dope. You know, I have a surfing story. The guy who taught me how to surf used to work at the bar that I used to work at. The Harp.
The Harp Inn.
The Harp Inn. He used
The
to work
best
at
bar in all
Costa
of Southern
Mesa.
California.
Yeah, exactly. All of Southern California, not just Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make that face. John Joe, don't kill me. It's the best bar ever. I love it.
He's on you.
I was young and I was making good money there. But there was a guy who worked at the bar who was friends with Thor,
Like Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I love how you just
And
call him Thor. He is Thor.
I might have this reversed, but I believe Chris Hemsworth moved out here and slept on his couch
Damn.
or something like that. And then, I don't know, after a while, he taught me how to surf. And then he left the bar to go do other things. And he, at some point, became Chris Hemsworth's like assistant after like they had known each other from like one of them sleeping on the other person's couch or
Yeah.
like, you know, like
Vice versa.
that shit.
Yeah.
It was cool.
That's sick.
It's cool to know someone who's like,
Hit him up.
friends
Let's
with
get
the
Thor
man.
on the podcast.
Thor.
You still got the connection?
I could definitely, John just got his number for sure.
For sure.
But he taught me how to surf when I was like a younger
Were you
kid.
any good at it?
No.
You also did like karate as well, right, or something?
I did
Surfing
karate.
seems tough.
My grandma rolled my head up in the window when I was waving to one of my friends goodbye as we were leaving karate. And she was like, "You must have had your finger on the button." I was like, "No, Grandma, my hands were over here." You rolled my neck up in the window.
Not my problem.
I actually have something pretty crazy. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
But it's related to Kevin talking about sunscreen.
Is it a fact that it's crazy or is it an opinion?
No, it's a fact that a lot of people don't know. That can maybe help a lot of people. So this is a really beneficial to you guys as well.
Okay.
Do you know there's two types of sunscreen?
SPF and UPF.
Nope. I mean, maybe there's different PFs, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's-
SPF 15 and SPF 30.
There we go.
That's different, but that's not the two types. There's physical sunscreen and chemical sunscreen.
Okay.
And physical sunscreen is like 90% of the sunscreens that you get, like Sun Bum or whatever, the orange bottle that you put on or the spray or whatever.
Okay.
And then there's chemical sunscreen. But what they don't tell you is physical sunscreen doesn't prevent aging at all. It only prevents the UV rays from burning your skin, so it stops cancer. But
The chemical one sounds like it would be worse for you because you're using something with
it's just called chemical because it has like more chemical ingredients, but it has zinc in it. And zinc is the only
yeah.
thing that prevents aging. So when people put like sunscreen on every day, it has to be a chemical sunscreen with zinc in it. Otherwise, you're still aging. Because a lot of people, like they tell you, especially for white people, because we don't have a lot of melanin in our skin, you age really quickly, and they say wear sunscreen every day because it helps prevent aging, because the sun's what ages you and causes wrinkles and everything.
All the time, you'd never age.
Well, you still age a little bit.
Never age.
But you're supposed to wear sunscreen every day on your face to prevent aging, but it has to be chemical sunscreen with zinc in it.
Well, I have been using chemical sunscreen when Jay buys the sunscreen, because Jay looks up what are good sunscreens. Because there's like, if you look up reviews, like so many sunscreens are so bad for you that you see it like Target and grocery stores. They're actually really bad for you. Jay like researches and orders like the sunscreen that is actually like healthy and good for you and has zinc in it. So I know I'm using the good stuff, but along the lines of sun and like melanin and stuff, my girlfriend Jack, Elsha, and my old assistant Janetta, who's on set of fucking Vampire Academy right now, they launched a company called Bronze Bum, and they have
sunscreen.
It's not sunscreen.
Tanning.
There's a product that uses something called uricum, and it increases the melanin in your skin. You take a few pills a day, and it helps you to stay healthy and like add a glow to your skin. And like when you get sun, you will tan quicker, because it's like kind of lightly increasing the melanin in your skin. Yeah, which I thought was so cool, because like I put fake tan on because I'm so pasty. Like if I'm working out, I like to see some definition, and you don't really see that if you're not like a little tan. So it's a really cool product to where you don't have to go to like a tanning bed or something, and it will like naturally help you protect yourself from the sun while also helping you to like get a little more of a tan if you want that.
Tanning bed too is so bad for you.
So bad for you.
Yeah. I've always wanted to kind of tan, but I feel like it's kind of just hard, like because it's hard to get started.
It's also scary, like actually tanning just in the sun. Because
I remember I used to walk outside all the time when Scott would put like 2 chairs together and just being like out in his boxer, just like sitting in the sun, like fucking bathing for a few hours.
You know, they say
do it for a few hours. I'd be like working out in the sun would be my thing. Like,
you know what they say, that if you have like 3 severe sunburns, that like increases your chances of like 30% of getting skin cancer. Yeah, like it doesn't take a lot.
My buddy's gotten a lot of skin cancer because he refuses to put like
he's gotten a bunch of skin cancer.
He's had like a few skin cancer, like molds and things that are pre-cancerous, like removed.
Yeah,
but he still refuses to wear sunscreen. Like he knows like it's a problem.
That's the craziest thing to me, is people who don't wear sunscreen at all. Like
I can't do that.
Yeah, I
like,
do.
There's like a bunch of friends that are almost as white as me. Like they'll go out and be like, nah, I don't need sunscreen.
I don't need
like
that.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious? I'll put sunscreen on when the UV levels are like 1 if I'm going on a run outside.
Especially even if it's a cloudy day, people are like, well, it's cloudy, the sun's not out, and that's when people get the most sunburn, because the sun doesn't fucking care about clouds. Just because you don't see it, it's still going through the exact same way.
Like skiing a lot, like recently. And
sun bouncing off the snow, it's a double burn.
Even when it's exactly, when it's cloudy as well, like it's super bad. And I was not wearing goggles one day, and he goes, yeah, but you have blue eyes, like they're better for like not getting snow blindness. And then I was talking to someone else, and they're like, no, it's backwards. Like blue eyes are way more fucked. I was like, oh, I've been getting lied to.
Yeah, the lighter your eyes are, the more sensitive to brightness they are.
So I need to be
it's scary how you can damage your eyes too. Like, do you guys have floaters?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Well, they're always there.
I have pretty good eyes. I've always had like good eyesight.
There was a like 2 years ago, I like noticed the floaters, and then like I kept like trying to find them to like see what they were, and then since I was seeing them so much, they would never go away. Because like if you have floaters, they're just always there, but it's usually like from looking at a white wall and like dodging your eyes back and forth is when you like see them, or if you're like looking at the sky. But they're always there in front of your eyes. They can kind of like shift around because it's in like the back part of your eye. But since I was focusing on them so much, I would see them constantly, and I was driving myself insane because I would go outside and I would like be looking around and I'd be following them around, and it really drove me nuts for like a few months.
How old were you when you did this?
Like 20. This was like 2 years ago.
Oh, I used to do that when I was like a teenager. I would like close my eyes and like look for the floaters. Like 'cause you could like there's like little light bursts in your head or like I'd be like, you guys ever just like look around and you kind of see in the corner of your eye like something like floating there? Like I used to do that. It was like an OCD thing where I'd be like, huh?
I think I have like more than like the average, because like even right now, like I can see them if I look around, and if I like.
Now that we're talking about it, I'm gonna start getting fucking blurry vision. Give me anxiety.
But for like 2 months, I was like so sad, because I'm like anytime I go outside, I'm like fucking like just focusing on these floaters. And I went to like an eye doctor.
Like looking around. And shit.
Yeah, I went to an eye doctor.
On these floaters, dude. I walked out. I looked at the lake. There's like a bunch of shit just floating in there, dude. I called them floaters, dude. Focused on them. I don't know why my dog like pooped in the lake and then it just like floated to the top.
Some floaters.
Weird.
But it's like the mind too, because once I I like went to an eye doctor. She helped me feel better about it, and she's like, you can kind of like surgically remove them, but like you don't want to like do surgery on your eyes just for like something like that. And she's like, you just have to like stop thinking about it, and you won't notice them. And now like every now and then I'll be looking and I'll see them, but then I just like forget about them and I don't see them for like months. But they're always there.
It's definitely along the lines of our whole like our mind is so powerful. You start thinking about something and you can't stop it. Like it's just like, you know, you're hyper focusing on that thing.
It's like the same thing with like your nose. Like you can always see your nose, but your eyes kind of like block it out. Like you don't really.
Son of a bitch! As soon as you said that, I was like, I can. Fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Or like makes you like think about it, but when you don't think about it, you don't see your nose at all.
Do you guys ever like think about how you're breathing, and then you're like why does this feel like I feel like I can't breathe now because I'm like thinking about it too much.
The worst is I used to get super anxious when I got high. I still get anxious when I'm high sometimes, but like I used to be like when I was 20 if I smoked. So I smoked a couple times and I stopped. Mm-hmm. But like I would focus on my breathing so much when I was high, and I'd be like, I have to remember to breathe. And then also I'd have this like bubble in my throat, and I'd feel like I needed to constantly burp, and there was like something in my throat that was like,
oh, yeah, smoking will like leave like almost like a pain or something in your throat.
Yeah.
Kevin knows.
He's like, yeah. I never smoked before, but I know. But yeah, but it was like a weird anxiety thing, because like now when I smoke, it doesn't really happen because I don't think about it at all. But like when I used to, in the past, smoke a little bit, every single time I'd be like, I can't wait till this goes away because I can't stop thinking about this fucking bubble in my throat that I'm like literally trying to. I need a burp. I need to get it out, and it like I couldn't. There was nothing there.
Yeah.
You know. Fucking brains, man.
Fucking brains, bro. They're so crazy.
When are we gonna figure this shit out?
We're not.
I
think that's the point.
When is anybody gonna be able to just be like, all right, we're going to numb you into a blissful happiness, and you are going to live your life without any sort of anxieties or worries. Well, you're going to have like the natural fear of things, but not an anxiety of nothing.
But then is that life?
Yeah, it could be life. That could be a good life.
What is life?
You gotta have those troubles.
You can have troubles, but the anxiety over nothing should go the fuck away.
That's true.
Yeah, meditate.
Panicking about something that's scary, totally natural. Anxiety over something that's not scary,
yeah, like getting anxiety about stuff you can't control and shit.
Yeah, go away. You know, there's people going into the war in medieval ages that are like, yeah, I'm gonna go fucking fuck some people up. They're gonna fuck me up probably. I'm gonna lose an arm maybe, but I'm not really scared. Like, I'm not anxious.
I'm sure they were scared.
They weren't
a little bit scared.
anxious.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure they were,
but not all of them.
Yeah, maybe
okay, anxiety and like being nervous about something is a little different. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you can be nervous that you're going into war in the medieval days or whatever. You can be nervous about anything, but I can be nervous about getting on a plane. But the anxiety is like where you're more than just nervous. You're like, you get on the plane and you fucking freak out because you're on a plane.
Yeah, you just think
not because you're
it.
Scared it's gonna go down or anything. You just like you fucking pass out or whatever because you're so fucking anxious about it.
Do you get anxious on planes?
Now I get fucked up on planes.
I only get anxious if there's like really bad turbulence, and I'm like,
really?
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm kind of just always along for the ride in those type of situations.
Yeah.
I never like get anxious about that type of thing.
I'm the least anxious when it's turbulent because I'm like I don't care about the turbulence. I'm not worried about anything going wrong with the plane. I'm like, this is normal. Like planes have turbulence. It's not going to go down. I'm fine. I get anxious about just the situation in general. Like,
yeah.
Oh, this is something I should be anxious about. So I am.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Did you
in those
know?
type of situations, I kind of just block out. Like I kind of like don't think about what's going on. I'm just along for the ride, you know, just whatever happens kind of thing for me.
That's the vibe that you want to have.
Yeah.
In your life, you know, whatever happens. And you can control some of the things and some of the things you can't.
But some things I get like stressed out about, but not in like planes and stuff.
Yeah. Do you guys know that elevators, it's like impossible for an elevator to like fall? Like in the movies, how like an elevator will like, and like crash and stuff. That's
What
like,
do you mean impossible?
It's like since like the 1920s, it unless the elevator is like made before like 1920, it's like physically impossible because there's so many like safety nets and like things to catch it that it like physically like cannot happen.
Oh.
Yeah. So now the only thing that can happen is the building could lose power and you could be stuck.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
But there's usually somewhere up there or whatever you can get to crawl out and crawl through. I mean, maybe that's just in Die Hard. I don't know if that's a real thing either.
Yeah.
But there should be an exit route for extreme situations.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of safety things for like that are like because movies like portray like things in like very scary ways, but I think like especially recently, but like for a long time, there's been like safety precautions. For
I mean, even like an airplane, it has like
Yeah.
three like fail-proof ways to like fly on its own, even if like the pilots are like out.
Yeah, isn't there
I
like
mean,
facts that it's like more likely to die from like a shark than a plane crash or something like that?
I don't know about shark. I know trains. You're more likely to die in a
something
train.
Like that. Yeah.
There was a TikTok recently that a woman was explaining her experience on a plane where a window busted open, an engine went out, a window busted open. Unfortunately, the lady sitting next to the window got sucked out of the window halfway, and she died.
Uh-huh.
But like the people in front knew what was happening because the flight attendants and stuff were like scrambling to figure out what the hell's going on, and they were all scared they were going to die. There was people like texting their family like, the plane's engine went out, like I don't know what's going to happen, I love you, and stuff like that. And then she said the plane landed, it was the smoothest landing ever.
Yeah, even like missing like the left wing, not the whole wing, but like the left like turbine or like engine or whatever that big thing is, like it's still like fine.
It's crazy because you watch like an old war movie or whatever, and
Yeah,
one engine gets blown out,
they're
and
gonna,
they're
Or like a
like,
bird flies into it and they're like, whoa, shit.
yeah. Now it's like,
But I think with the Hudson River, like a flock of birds flew into it. That's why
Yeah.
they had to land in the river.
yeah.
Good movie with Tom Hanks. You guys see that?
I didn't.
It's really good.
I just watched
The one with Denzel?
Unbroken.
Oh.
You guys seen that one?
What's the movie with the snakes on the plane?
Snakes on a Plane.
Which one's
that was-
Unbroken?
Unbroken is about
Oh.
he's like a troubled kid, like he's kind of like bad.
Angelina Jolie directed it.
Yeah,
Dude, that movie's so fucking good.
Really?
it's a really good movie. I
Is
really
it an
can
older
explain
movie?
it.
What?
You can explain it for anyone who
Is that
doesn't
like an
know
older movie?
It's kind of older. I think it was like 2010, 2011.
Oh, not bad.
Something like that. It's not super old, so it still is like a really good quality picture and everything. But
Yeah.
he's like a troubled kid. He becomes almost an Olympian athlete. He goes to the Olympics, basically,
Yeah.
and he runs in the Olympics, and then he gets drafted into the war. So he goes into the war. He becomes a pilot or someone who fights on the planes and whatnot. He's captured by the Japanese, who are allies with Germany at the time. And basically, he's just like, because he was an Olympic athlete, this instructor guy like picks on him like crazy. Like, you think you're something, you're not special, because he's like jealous that this guy was like special, and he's like, I will break you, sort of thing. And like, he never like really backs down, and he stays unbroken. That's like the whole message. And he makes it back home. The end credits is the coolest thing because it's a true story. He made it back to run the Olympics, not for real, but like as kind of like a symbolic thing when he was like 90.
Movies that are always based on true stories are like always like very like feel good sometimes, you know, like well,
Yeah.
sometimes I guess they're not feel
I mean, like a
Like
lot
Madagascar?
based on a true story. But you know what I mean? Like when it all comes together at the end and like it was like part of that was real is like really like a cool like feeling that you got to like see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was a really good movie though.
Yeah.
The part where he's holding the big wood board
And
for
then-
like hours through the night and shit. And he's like,
and he's about to drop it, right? And then he's like,
yeah, dude. I got chills. I got
And-
chills.
Oh,
Like-
I've seen those clips.
you have?
I have. I've seen that clip. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's a good movie.
You guys think
Yeah.
I should get my hair cut? I think it's
Yeah.
kind of getting a little bit too long.
I mean, yeah, we have scissors over here if you want us to do it.
Yeah, can we cut it?
You guys want to cut it?
Can we?
I would
If you
love to
want.
cut your hair. We mentioned it early in
Are
the
you
podcast,
serious?
and I got excited. I saw those scissors. I was like, I hope he asks.
Oh shit!
I said, are you serious? Shut the fuck up, Siri.
Are you serious? Shit, maybe I shouldn't.
That's funny.
Siri's on my
'cause-
side.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It picks up Siri and then goes, serious?
I mean, as
What?
long as you make it look good, I think you can do better than
Can't
Jeff did
promise
with
that.
Yeah, I can't. I'll cut half of your hair, and then Jack will cut the other half.
All right, let's do it.
it. One side.
Should we put? should we put him in this seat?
And we can stand behind him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd probably be the best, right? Because it kind of rotates.
You
Yeah.
can try that.
Kevin's gonna come home, and Mom's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
All right. Let's get the first chop.
Bring this closer to Kev.
Oh, yeah. This is your mic, buddy.
Uh oh.
Are you nervous?
I am a little bit nervous because I don't trust either of you fools.
Don't call me a fool.
Let
Hold-
alone
hold it up.
Let alone with a fucking a
Hold
scissors.
it up for the thumbnail.
Shit, dude! It sounds like you're serrating my hair. Oh my god! How short are you going?
Oh, shit. Now we got to match it. God damn. You said you weren't nervous. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. No going back now, huh?
Oh
I'm just gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna leave some straggly hairs on the side so he kind of looks
Dude,
like Gollum.
my
Let's kind of give him like a Lil Huddy.
Little Huddy.
Like that E-boy cut.
That's gonna be tough because Lil Huddy's hair is styled well, you know. Like
Yeah.
cut well.
But we'll just do the middle part. Like, just keep it a little long right there.
Bro, I still see my hair from the last time we cut it in the closet.
Oh, we'll save all this hair. We'll sell it on eBay.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah?
you're going real short.
Bro.
Oh, yeah. Kevin can't even see.
Fuck, dude. I was trying to grow this shit out.
You said you wanted us
hang
to
on,
cut it.
hang on.
I do need to get it cut.
Okay, so since it's short there, we still want it to have like some length on the top so we can like kind of style this still. So don't cut any more of that. You know?
But, yeah, I got to style it somehow, you know.
I'm trying to save you a little bit here.
We're giving him a real mullet today.
Bro.
Oh, fuck.
You're gonna have to lean forward for me.
Holy shit, there's a lot of hair.
These are not barber shears.
Yeah, no, bro.
It's taking like an hour to cut one piece of hair.
Yeah, it fucking feels like it too.
Are you enjoying this haircut?
I don't know. I don't know what to feel about this yet.
I don't know if you went shorter than me or longer than I did.
I'm a little longer. I don't want to do. I'm a little longer.
Yeah, we'll leave.
Don't say you're a little longer than me. That is rude. You don't need.
Who's taller? Oh, you. Right.
Yeah, can we just focus on the hair? Or what? My barber's fucking comparing heights.
Sidetrack. We're leaving the bangs, I think, right?
Yeah. We'll
Just take off a little there. Nice.
We'll texture it up.
Holy
Whoa, why are you throwing it over here? Try and throw it off to the side
Here's how you
here.
texture it.
I'm covered in
jagged,
That's good. That's good.
You don't want the straight edges on the hair, so you kind of like texture it in.
Yeah, we
you
keep
go
it edgy.
because you know you don't just want like a straight line.
Bro, I'm fucking getting showered with hair.
Oh, we forgot the little thing for him to wear.
What thing?
That little cape.
Oh.
I don't think we have a bib, bro.
It's
Holy
a cape.
fuck, dude.
I don't think we have a cape.
My head's gonna feel like 6 pounds lighter.
So far, you're looking pretty good.
Yeah?
The scissors made a weird noise. I was like, oh my god, did you just cut a vein? I was
I chop his ear off.
I was watching Peaky Blinders last night, and one of the scenes they fucking slice part of the guy's ear off with a razor blade. And so, like, when we talked about cutting his hair today, I was nervous that was gonna happen.
Bro, what's going on back there?
I don't know. You got some knots in this long ass hair.
Your hair's
Well,
actually
yeah.
pretty like well maintained. You can
Yeah,
tell it's
I'm-
clean, bro.
I'm a clean guy.
How often you shampoo?
I don't know.
You should
Never?
only shampoo once a week.
Yeah, twice a week. Probably. What are you fucking laughing at? My barber's laughing. How are you gonna laugh at me? I told you to make it look good.
Do you think Brett has like a buzzer we could use?
I don't think so. I don't think we want a buzz.
You're getting dangerously close to that
I
ear.
gotta look at the front here.
How's it looking, Sky?
Oh, you kind of look like a little girl.
Fuck, dude.
It's the way you now, because you used to have so much hair. Now you have like just these strands here, which like Jack,
Yeah.
my girlfriend, usually has like hanging while she has her hair back.
It's like a flashback to when we were a kid. I had long hair. You used to always say I looked like a girl. Had to cut my hair.
Do we still have the Jeff paste?
Oh yeah, we still got the Jeff paste. I use it every time I come over here. I use that paste. I have it here for this apartment, and then
Holy shit.
it's perfect.
I mean, I kind of wanted to get a haircut because when I was eating a burrito this morning, it was like getting in my mouth, but I don't know about this short.
Hey, I think you're gonna look great.
Yeah?
Jack's doing a fantastic job.
Maybe Jack should be a barber.
We want to give him some
Yeah,
top
some
flow,
top. Gotta
but
get some
then trim
top.
this up. So chop up that back part, Scott. You look younger.
Did I look old?
Kevin's not going to come back.
Yeah, this is the
Kevin's
last
episode.
podcast. First the eyebrows, now the hair.
I also want to make sure people know Kevin asked us.
I asked for
We
a
didn't
haircut,
force him to do this.
but I don't know how this is going.
No, you look good.
Yeah?
I mean, you're just going to go and like
Holy
they'll
shit,
trim up the
Scott.
sides. Good chomping.
Oh my god.
These scissors are like Pac-Man. You look like Christian Bale in Batman right now.
I'm like Batman?
Wait, no, this actually looks sick. If Brittany keeps this length
Or what if I
and
just
just
leave
fixes up the fucked up shit,
That's what I'm kind of feeling. Like the side and backs is short, but he's still got some length on top, so he can kind of just like flow it back nicely.
I can feel my ears.
dude, it's
I'm just trying to munch it.
Holy shit.
What?
it looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty fucking sick.
Damn, Scott.
This is kind of like the Leonardo DiCaprio haircut. This is like Titanic Jack.
Yeah. It's a good flow. You got a good flow going on here, Kev. I just
Okay.
gotta say.
Do you have the hair paste?
Oh yeah, I have the head.
I want to put a little bit in.
My head feels lighter.
Yeah.
All right, give me some of that paste.
Let me show you how much hair we cut off, and then you can say that again.
I got to step on the scale after this, dude. Couple
There's-
pounds off.
There's a reason you feel lighter. The style is looking immaculate, and yeah, Kevin, there is a reason that you feel lighter. I'll show you what it is.
Let me see. How much you cut off, Scott?
This is about.
Holy fuck! I just want a little trim.
This is about half of the hair we cut off. It's not even all the hair.
Is that a gray hair?
Oh, you got a few grays in there. You're getting old.
I think they're blonde, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go bring Brett and Jay in here to give us their
Before he
reactions.
sees his reaction.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully they can tell me if it's good or not. I
Oh, yeah.
trust Jay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good?
That's good.
Or is it better? Is it better kind of just straight back?
No, I liked it. I liked it with one side kind of.
Bro, my hair's getting attacked.
Well, Brett, why don't you come in here and react to my brother's new haircut real quick, and then we'll bring Jay in.
Another one?
Oh yeah, we got him a new haircut.
Wait, get him on camera. Get him on camera. Go sit down there. Have him sit. No, have him sit here.
Does it look good or no?
You know what you actually look like?
I haven't seen it yet.
Wait for Scott to come back in.
You actually kind of look like me when I was on my bender in Vegas.
You look very disheveled.
No,
but like,
no, it looks good, but like it kind of looks like what my hair looked like if you go look at my TikTok when I was
So
in
you're
Vegas.
looking good when you're on a bender.
I always look good.
Wait, Kevin says the same shit.
Okay.
Pull off your hat, Brad. Show him what. Because it's pretty similar, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Even the color.
Okay.
It looks
Yeah.
good.
We're kind of rocking the same flow.
He's got some like paste in there that makes it kind of waxy, and on your bender you looked a little oily and greasy, and your hair was just kind of like all over the place and disheveled. you look very devilishly handsome in that video, just so you know. So Kevin, it is a compliment to say that your hair looks
wait,
like
I look
Brett's.
devilishly handsome.
Did you cut it or did
No, we
Jack?
did.
Oh, you both did. You guys did. Jeff's got some competition.
Show him the sides. Show him the sides and the back.
This is nice.
I tried to fix the back a little bit, but it's kind of fucked.
No,
try to
no. I think it's layered.
camera
I think
can
it's
see.
layered nicely. I might have to cancel my haircut appointment tomorrow.
We got you, bro.
I might have to schedule one.
All right, Brett, get the fuck out of here. I'm getting Jay.
It's nice knowing you.
Is this my first appearance on the podcast, and this is how I have to do it?
Sit down on the couch. There's another microphone for you over there.
Baby,
You're good.
Slide down. Slide to your left.
Slide down.
This couch really sinks in.
You can open your eyes now.
Is that Brett Robinson?
Whoa!
I look just like Brett.
Is that Brett and Scott's long lost brother?
Is it looking good or what?
He's like, I'm actually Scott's brother.
We're all brothers. And now we've just introduced the fifth brother to the podcast.
I
Not bad.
dig it.
Really?
It looks better than it did before, right?
It looks a lot better
You're
than
being
Jack's
honest?
haircut. I will say that.
fuck?
No, you haven't seen it? You don't
No,
know. You
I
don't
don't
know
know.
yet.
I
Does
think
it
he
look
looks
good?
kind of Christian Bale-y.
You look like you kind of look like Christian Bale in
Batman.
Reign of Fire.
If we go like this, it's like Leo.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of Leo in the beach.
Yeah.
It's like that messy, almost like Orlando Bloom in Pirates of the Caribbean when it goes to the
Yes.
side there.
Oh,
Yes, a little bit Orlando.
So it doesn't look that bad.
So you're a mix between Christian Bale, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Orlando Bloom.
And
It
Brett
could
Robinson.
be worse. Of all those, Brett's the worst.
All the best people in the world.
It is like a Brett haircut. Is that what you were going for?
The Brett cut.
I mean, we were just going to clean him up and make him
Fuck
look
boy?
cool, and he looks cool. Yeah, he was kind of
So
talking
you're saying I
about
look
Lil
like a
Huddy.
fuck boy?
Yeah. Get him on the juice. Put him in the gym.
Let's get you some steroids. You're gonna be fucking great.
I do want to see it. I want to know what it looks like.
All right, you gotta sit.
Big
where
fan.
Jay is.
I think it looks great. All right,
We're
I'll,
switching.
Thank you, Jay.
I'll
Thanks,
get out of
Jay.
here.
We love you.
We're gonna have you on as a guest to talk about some of your endeavors recently, very soon. But
Wow, this is great. I love it. I've never been a part of such a fun podcast.
I'm so nervous to see what this shit looks like.
All right, so we're about to show Kevin.
It feels so short.
We're about
it's
to
a lot
show
shorter.
Kevin his hair. He's like his face is red. He's like fucking
I'm
fuming.
nervous now. I was like, oh, just a little trim, like, top it off. Holy fuck, look at the hair in the corner.
Yeah. All right, so we have a TV that's facing Kevin, so he's about to see how he looks for the first time. Are you ready?
I think you look a lot better than you did before.
Okay.
That's my personal
I think you
opinion.
looked great before as
Okay.
well, but you look amazing here too. I think you always look good,
I think you
Kevin.
looked like shit before. But
I think I always. Yeah,
All right, are you ready?
yeah, let me see.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. It kind of looks kind of good.
Yeah, brush your hair through it. Kind of go like this to kind of like zhuzh it up a little.
A little zhuzh.
you just
Yeah.
judged it for like an hour. Why has he got to judge it?
I mean,
Wait, now do this because I
Well,
don't like.
I didn't mean flatten it. I meant like fluff it. All right, you don't have the touch that I have, but it's okay. No.
It looks good, dude.
it doesn't look bad. You guys did a pretty good job.
It was mostly Jack. I just got started.
My
so he
forehead
knew-
looks fucking massive though.
No, it doesn't. It looks fucking normal.
You know what I just noticed?
Nice.
Your guys' names is Jack Cam, Scott Cam, and I'm the guest close up. The fuck's up with that, Jack?
That's funny.
Look at that, bro.
That kind of looks good.
It looks really good.
But see, here's the Leonardo DiCaprio look if you want.
Okay.
Not
Ooh,
bad. Kind of like the E-boy.
this is definitely like way different than I was expecting.
That's
Holy
too much. I like the
fuck.
Leo a little better than
You
that.
do the full like,
Holy shit.
bro. You got bounds to play with.
I'm gonna have to style this tomorrow.
So what do you think? Give it a rating. 1 out of 10.
Honestly, it's way better than Jeff's little mullet cut.
Wait, I said 1 out of 10. Give it a rating. 1 through 10.
One. Honestly, I'd give this like a good 7. Like if
7?
if I went to a barber and they cut this, I'd be like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Hey,
bad.
dude, I'll fucking take a 7. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That ain't bad.
Congratulations on your brand new stylish haircut, Kevin. You look good.
And now Brittany's just she can come in, spice it up a little bit, but she's not gonna have to change too much
I
because
don't
it
think
already
she'll have
looks
to
great.
change shit. She'll be like, well, it looks like you got it professionally done.
She's gonna have to
Right.
probably
She's
like
"Are
layer
you
it.
cheating on me? You going to other barbers?
You look good, bro.
Yeah.
Sexy, stud.
Even more sexy than before.
Even more sexy than before.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's hold
I
it.
was not expecting that much to be cut off.
It looks good. I actually really like it.
I think it looks good. Yeah.
You'll go home, Jonjo will probably be like,
He'll probably say,
wow,
huh.
I think that's it. That's the end of the podcast. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for watching. If you want to hit that like button, leave a comment. We respond to every single fucking comment we possibly can, which is
Yeah.
every single comment.
Exactly.
And we like everyone's likes on the like button.
Yeah, that's true.
So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. We love you. And you're not going to make it. You are going to make it.
We're all gonna make it.
We are.
My
gonna
hair
make
made it.
Your hair made it.
Those hairs didn't.
Dude, fuck. That is so much hair.
All right, save that hair. We'll sell it on eBay.